In July of 2013, and nearly a year ago to this very date, I released the first instalment of Halo 3 for the Easter Egg Hunter. Sadly, Part 2 had to be taken down due to a variety of reasons, and that included royalty-free music. Sometimes it can be very troublesome, and now with some time aside, I've had the chance to completely remaster the entire episode. In fact, I erased everything and started from scratch. So we have the new titles, we have completely new Easter eggs, new voiceovers, in fact it's new everything. So here's Halo 3 Part 2 on the Easter Egg Hunter again, but completely new. Welcome everyone to the home of finding sweet chocolate Easter eggs within our video games. Well, okay, perhaps not chocolate ones, but it's as good as having and finding the real thing, but just on a different level, as this is the Easter Egg Hunter. Number 1. Jason Jones, co-founder of Bungie Studios, has already graced us with his half-naked torso within Halo 2's level of the Gravemind, and this time it can be found hidden in a dark, dingy corner floating in the final mission of the game. So after venturing across a snowy outlook, a structure appears in the distance to which you will drop down to a grey, silvery platform. Rather than pursuing on with the mission in hand, instead veer off to the right, head up an icy slope and enter through a doorway that leads onto a large chasm where a beam will be pulsing across it. Now, in order to see Jason, we need to cross this large void, so I recommend either grabbing a friend to help you grenade jump across, or you can simply save and quit, enter the theatre mode and play the film right up until the point of quitting before. From here, press Y twice on the controller to detach the camera and pan across the gap and wander over to a dark room on the left where Jason Jones can be found. Number 2. The HIPPO Easter egg first came about in Halo Combat Evolved, though it wasn't actually found for quite some time, and in fact a teaser was sent out to help fans discover it, where after much searching someone discovered an image of a hippo on a spent shotgun cartridge. Halo 3's version is more of a doll or a teddy bear and can be located in a pile of rubbish on the map of the Foundry. Upon the get-go, locate a loading bay door where a number 2 decorates the wall, and then position yourself in front of a vehicle that rests there. Next, wander over to a pile of rubbish that is dumped in the corner of a container close by and zoom in using a sniper rifle to examine the trash, where you can observe a friendly looking hippo. Number 3. Another multiplayer Easter egg to check out can be found on the map of High Ground. If you wander up from the water's edge and make your way up to the various buildings and bolt holes that lurk, you'll notice many of them have been destroyed, ripped apart, and now bear large gaping holes. By entering the compound ahead, you can spot a missile launcher in the background. From here you should head to the right and climb upon some boulders that rest, and jump into the building in front of you. Once inside, stand beside the computer to the left and wait here and gaze at the screen in the bottom left-hand corner next to the keyboard, where Cortana will make a brief and slightly creepy appearance. Number 4. In the map of Standoff, not only can you see Travis Brady, Bungie's 3D artist, standing and staring back at you from afar on one of the large satellite dishes that surround the landscape, but you can also see Frank O'Connor, also known as Frankie, looking down at you also. Where? Well, simply action a sniper rifle and zoom in at the full moon that looms in the sky. Then track down and across the moon's chalky surface to the bottom right hand corner to spot Frankie's head. Number 5. Residing in the stage of Sierra 117 is one of the most wackiest and intriguing secrets. Roughly 6 to 7 minutes into the stage, or depending on how fast you personally track through the forest, a section known as Charlie Foxtrot will load, where you will rendezvous with 2 pelicans, though after one is shot down, Master Chief will have to continue on foot for a little while longer. Just as you pass the structures near the water's edge and make your way into the next wooded area, keep to the left hand side for about 20 seconds or so until you spot a large pile of boulders. Next, use these to gain some height and make your way around a large rock that juts out. After carefully manoeuvring around this, take a good look around, as here you will uncover a family of cavemen. Though it's more like a family of just a caveman, since the face of Marcus Lato, Bungie's creative art director, has been pasted upon all of them. Number 6. To see us out today, the stage of the Covenant needs to be chosen, and you can start the mission from the Rally Point Alpha section if you wish, and a difficulty of normal or higher is needed. From the off, you are required to take control of a Hornet and fly towards the second tower to deactivate the last switch that in turn unleashes the flood upon yourself. Quickly exit the tower by running and stop for nothing and head to the right where various vehicles are on offer. I suggest opting for the Mongoose, since this next part needs to be completed as quickly as you can. When the Breach of Citadel title loads, follow the icy track all the way down, and as soon as you spot a ghost sneaking out from behind a rock with a grunt in control, ditch the Mongoose and snatch the ghost from his clutches as soon as possible. Once on board, continue down the road for a short distance and make your way over to a large boulder that conceals a gap in the slope, to which you can, by holding the left trigger, blast up the cliff to the very top. If you conquer this in a quick enough time, a hidden marine will be standing there in the distance. Often, repeating this process, the marine will change to someone else, and I've also heard that if you complete this sequence really fast, there will often be more than one marine at the very top.